Shalawam. Hey, first and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well and sincerity, taught us his truth. Shalawam, you sensei, I'm out there pushing and preaching 100% doctrine. It's locking on the highways and byways. As well as you 1/3 of men, women, and children maintaining yourself in this truth. Shalom, shalom. Hey, another morning edification. Right on the way to the plantation. Yo, so can't lead off of emotions, right? You gotta have a clear mind. Okay, it means you can't, as a leader, and we are being refined, we are being built up. And you have to be what? First, you have to be a good follower. Alright? You have to be able to follow. Then, you learn those traits, you learn those habits, which are taught to us by the apostles, which they learn from the scriptures. And you learn that by reading the scriptures as well, how to be good leaders. King David is one of the greatest leaders, and Yahawashi is the greatest leader we have, other than Yahawah, right? So, setting that perfect example, to how to lead, how to be, how to take on situations. Yahawashi stood on his purpose when he was in front of Pilate, and every point in his life, he stood on his purpose when he was in front of, when Satan tempted him. He stood on his purpose. He did not crack, he did not fold, he did not give in. He kept the goal in his mind, and he was ready for it. Let me go get that. All right, because he showed you how to be a leader in that situation. John 18 and 33. Then Pilate entered into the judgment hall again and called Yahawashi and said unto him, Art thou the king of the Jews? Yahawashi answered him, Sayest thou this thing of thyself, or did others tell it thee of me? So he's like, man, he coming with a presumptuous thought already. He coming with a attitude already created by the public, by the people. These is things that you got to be careful of. This is why, this is what females do. They gossip about a chick, and then it's all like, and they never even met that chick, but they may already hate that chick before they meet her. You're like, yeah, fuck that bitch, man. Yeah, she was messing with my cousin, and she did it wrong, or whatever. When you know what I'm saying? This is things like that about people being emotional, trying to lead in that type of manner to bring somebody down. So Yahawashi, that was done to Yahawashi. Alright? Lies and things like that. And that's coming to us. Of course. Alright? As we spoke on with AI, man. They can take the AI, and they're going to take the AI and have it showing you doing stuff and plastering your face up on the wall. Alright? On wanted posters and things like that. Okay? Especially the men of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Okay? So get ready for that. I saw a movie. Oh man, it was like a short movie. It was like 30 minutes. But it was set in, dang, he ran that red light. It was set in a period where the drones was everywhere, and you basically had absolute control, the C-hip and things like that. So this dude was just walking, and a drone just showed up and was like, you didn't pay your bill, etc., etc., get ready to go to jail. And he was like, he paid his bill. And it basically took him to jail. It was gonna kill him if he kept resisting arrest. So he was trying to fight the drone, but boom, he just eventually had to go to jail. The drone tased him, and then it took him to jail, right? And the whole situation got worked out eventually, but that's showing you that this technology this is bullshit, man. They're gonna do people like that. Alright, lock you up and you innocent. Take you away and you innocent. Persecuting you and you innocent. Yahawashi had to take that. The servant is not greater than the master. Pilate answered, am I a Jew? Because Pilate was a Roman. Thine own nation and the chief priest, right, was coming at him. Thy own nation and the chief priests have delivered thee unto me. What hast thou done? Yahawashi answered, my kingdom is not of this world. If my kingdom were of this world, then my servants would fight. Then would my servants fight? Slocky, let me get around this truck. That I should not be delivered to the Jews, but now is my kingdom not from hence. So he's letting you know at that point in time, it wasn't that time. So this is it's a time for what? It was a time to, take that judgment for all of us. That was that time period, and Yahawashi understood. So as a leader, you can't go into things being emotional. You got to understand what time period it is. You got to understand what needs to be done in that situation. And if you carry that out correctly, that's going to better the troops. That's going to better your men. In my time in the military, when I had got a certain rank, E5, even at E4, I had brothers under me, so I had to carry myself with a different manner, man. And you would have supervisors and people over you, be like, hey, used to call me Mac. You're like, Mac, you gotta, you leading men now, so you gotta act differently, right? When you get to a higher level. So you have to lead by example. You can't be doing BS no more. So I would try to lead by example, going to the gym more, eating better, etc., etc. Not, being more serious or whatever. Trying to take the job serious. Leading by example. But every brother does it his own way too. That's the thing. But what does that do? It benefits the crew. It benefits those that are under you, because they understand this is the type of environment. You setting up that, right? This is what they expect, because this is what you expect, because you showing them that. Yahawashi showed us what he expected by showing us how he did it. So that's what he expect. What he did is what he expect from us. Alright? Once again, the servant is not greater than the master. So that example was set up for us to follow. And we ain't gonna be able to follow it perfectly, but we do the best of our example, man. We do the best of our ability. At the end of the day. So yeah, let me turn here. Make sure man, what is you doing? Bro, he was not gonna turn. Make sure that, I'm telling you, these Babylonians cannot drive. Make sure that you lead by example. If you're a leader, make sure that you maintain that. And you can't lead your people astray. You can't lead off of emotions. Just because you may not like somebody or something like that, you can't lead off of emotions. You may not like a situation, but that situation may be right. Alright? And you gotta let it be. Alright? At the end of the day, and what's the standard for that? The law. The commandments. The scriptures. That's what we know to do right now. That's what we holding. That's what we keeping. The covenant. Right? Being in this grace period, but still gotta keep the law to the best of our ability. That's the standard. So we should be pushing for our men to be out here on the corners, pushing for men to produce lessons, pushing for men to go hard for this gospel. That should be a must, man. You should be raising up soldiers to endure hardness for Yahawashi. Alright? We shouldn't be pushing for brothers to be weak or soft or simps or none of that. You should be pushing for every brother to be on the same level, man, going hard, growing over time, and getting to that point. Alright, and with that being said, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well and sincerely taught us this truth. Hey, Shalawam to you sincere. I'm out there pushing this 100% truth. Shalawam to you sincere 1/3 out there maintaining yourself. Hey, Shalawam. As always, Yasharahla, Abad, Babal.